Welcome back to Clean with Kate. It's Monday evening. I've been working from home all day. It's been a really busy day, although the weather's still been pretty grotty, but I've managed to get out and walk the dogs. So you can see this one is absolutely exhausted. I'm not sure where the other one is. But anyway, it's now 5:30 in the evening, and I haven't actually got around to doing my weekly home blessing today. So here's my list of tasks that I wanted to complete today, each of them taking 10 minutes, but I haven't actually done them. So what I thought I'd do is just see how much I can get done this evening before we need to cook dinner. So I think I'm going to vacuum the hard floors and I'm going to mop the hard floors, and anything else is a bonus. So we'll see how we get on, see if we can get through all of it. I'm going to give myself 10 minutes per task. I suppose if I just give myself 5 minutes, I might get through it all. Anyway, wish me luck. Let's see how I get on. First thing I need to do is get the vacuum cleaner. Aha, as if by magic. Hetty has appeared. Thank you. I'm using Hetty tonight because I'm quite... Oh, you give me the wrong head. That's not the right head.
That's what I've been using.
Oh, wonder where the other head's gone. That's not the right head. Okay, that's weird. Wonder where her head's gone. She had a different head to this. Where did you get this one from? Yeah. That's not the right head. Let me just have a look what's in the cupboard. Golly, I hope aha! Golly, my vacuum cupboard is in a bit of a mess. Okay, I think I'm going to swap heads. That's the turbo brush, which is very good on the carpets, but it's a bit vigorous on the what they called, the hard floors. Let's have a swap around. Right, I feel like I need a gentle vacuum tonight, so I've gone for Hetty. Because I must admit, Henry Extra Large is very good, but he's very heavy, and I always end up with a sort of short shoulder. I think Hetty's more my size. Oh, hello, darling, you're waking up. Somebody's waking up. I'll just zoom out so you get a better view. Right, have I set the timer? No, I haven't. It's quite warm in here as well. The Arga's been heating up all day. Right. Okay, let's get going. Golly, I hope I'm not going to overheat. I might just take a pause there and pop my jumper off. Bear with me. Right, that's much better. Good, I'm in a t-shirt now. I'm getting quite good at pausing my camera, which is good. Right, so I think we'll set the time. I'm just going to have a slurp of my drink because I'm really thirsty. And I'm just going to show you these lovely mince pies that Mike's made. A friend made the mincemeat, and oh my goodness, they might not look particularly good because he made them with puff pastry, but wow, they taste amazing. They're probably the best mince pies I've ever had. I think that's down to the mincemeat. The mincemeat is incredible. I've never had homemade mincemeat before. And I think it might be the first time the friend had made it. Anyway, let's get going. Let's talk about mince pies and more action, Kate. I'm taking my timer and let's just get going. Oh, start by plugging her in. Switching on at the wall is always a good help. Right, you might want to turn your volume down. Oh, I can see there's lots of dog hair down here. I had a large, because I've been working on the computer all day, I've been working from home. I had a big polar neck jumper on, but actually now that I'm going to do some housework, then I need to take it off because it's just, I'm going to get too hot. So now down to a t-shirt. I think my puppy's going to go on a walkabout. I think she's decided it's not a good place to sleep. It's not actually. I think I need to wash this dog bed now. I don't think vacuuming it's going to cut it, is it? It's covered in bits. The dogs love to sleep up at the Arga. But they don't show up very well. I nearly stood on one of them earlier. It was quite nerve-wracking. Black dog on a dark coloured mask. Very difficult to see when the lights are off, which they were earlier. Do you know, I really didn't feel like getting started on this today. Today's been quite a hectic day. Things haven't gone as smoothly as I'd hoped they would. And so I've been quite time pressured. And I really thought, I'm just not going to get round to this today. I wasn't feeling particularly motivated. But do you know what? Your comments, thank you guys. They really helped to motivate me to actually get on and do it. So thank you for those of you that asked. Oliver, I think you asked. Thank you for prompting me into action. I was settling down for a bit of a lazy evening. But you know what? I have got a really busy day again tomorrow, so it wouldn't get done tomorrow. And actually, I haven't done enough steps today because the weather's still not great in the UK. We're still at the tail end of this storm. although it's a lot better than it has been. And it's just not enticing you outdoors. Because we've got 3 dogs, we do have to get out and walk. But we probably haven't walked maybe as much as we would have done if the weather had been better. Although that is a bit of an excuse, isn't it? I could have got out in the garden, but the weather just did not entice me out there. Right, I'm just vacuuming in my office at the moment, where the dog bed is. Just have a quick vacuum around there. Around the door. Right. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, it is predominantly a cleaning channel. I do house tours. I try and do a house tour on a Sunday, and sometimes I do a midweek house tour, and sometimes I do a cottage tour. But it is predominantly a cleaning channel. And the house tours are willing to show you the progress that I'm making with decluttering, and sort of sorting my house out, really. We've been doing a building project for the last 3 years. We finished a couple of months ago, and I suppose I've been storing things for the building project, and now I just need to get rid of the things that we haven't used. So that's actually proving harder than I thought it would be. I think sometimes the decluttering is the hardest bit. Right, let's get... Anyway, back to cleaning. I've wanted to start a cleaning channel, oh my goodness, for probably the last 6 or 7 years. And I talked to my husband about it, and I just didn't start. I just didn't get going. I wanted to do it, but I think I was scared to start. Oh, golly, what has happened back there? Something. And then my husband sort of finally prompted me into it, because I think he was fed up of listening to me saying I'd like to do it. And he bought me a phone harness. And so I started. The reason I wanted to start a cleaning channel is because it's something I'm really passionate about. I've been using the FlyLady cleaning system for over 20 years. I started it when my children were really young. In fact, I was pregnant with my youngest. So that's actually 24 years ago. And I've been using the system ever since. I'm just going to go under there, because we are in zone 2 this week on the FlyLady system. So that means we're in the kitchen and the pantries, and this counts as part of my kitchen. There's quite a lot of dog hair back here, I think. And tree bits and all sorts. I would like to get under there. I can. Golly, that's awkward. Apologies. Right, it's quite difficult. I prefer to do my cleaning in daylight, really, but I'm not going to be perfectionist about it. Didn't have time in the daylight today, or I didn't make the time. I had other things I wanted to do, so this is better than no cleaning. As FlyLady herself says, progress, not perfection. I think it's very easy to get caught up in perfectionism and end up doing nothing. I know it is for me. Thinking I won't do it until I can do it properly, but actually this is good enough. I'm just going to get down under the radiator and do a little bit of detail cleaning while I'm at it. This room isn't too bad. It was vacuumed on Friday. The lighting at this end of the room is not great. Right, so I'm just vacuuming around the fireplace. If the weather gets colder, I will be lighting this fire. We lit it at the weekend, actually, because it's really useful, that fireplace, for burning paperwork. I was having a bit of a paperwork declutter. I need to keep going with that. I've got quite a lot of paperwork I want to declutter at the moment. I'm being quite radical. Right, I'm in the messy utility room now. This room always needs the vacuum running around it. This washing powder gets spilt in here. But it's just literally a little speed vacuum. It's not a detailed vacuum. Alright, I might go into this pantry actually while I'm down here. Oh God, I must remind my husband, he got given a Christmas advent calendar, a beer advent calendar, and he's forgotten about it, I think. It's in the cupboard. And he was saving it for December. He got it in November for his birthday. But then he's forgotten to actually start it. Come on, Hetty. Let's keep going. Oh, I must listen out for that timer. We can't have that much longer on it. Oh no, that was a mistake. I've got dog hair stuck to my brushes, and now it's stuck to the coir mat. So it shows you how much these dogs shed. They're not hypoallergenic as I'd hoped. They're also not as big as I'd hoped. I thought they were going to be much bigger than this. They're 4.5 months old, but they're still dizzy. I'm getting a little bit worried that they're going to be toy doodles. I kind of hoping. My daughter's got the same breed. She's got a miniature golden doodle, and hers is huge. But I know they do vary enormously in size. But at the moment, mine is still tiny. I'm going to have to feed them more, I think. I want them to grow bigger. Right. As you can see, I'm going to hyper-focus on this mat now. I've got it covered in dog hair. Oh, come on, Hetty. She's still got stuck. This mat always needs lots of attention. This is one of the thoroughfares in the house. Lots of in and out of this door. My son's been here today working from here. And we've been in and out. We've had lots of activity. Right. I've got a bag here ready to go to the charity shop. And I decluttered some things over the weekend. I decluttered a stoneware jar out of the kitchen that I'm not using at the moment, and I have decluttered 3 radios that we don't use anymore. I mean, we never used them. They were my father-in-law. We've actually got another one that was his as well. So I've kept one, and I'm decluttering 3. Right. I need to move Hetty's plug now. Oh, is that the timer going off? I hope not. Anyway, how are you? Have you started on your weekly home blessing yet? Do you do a weekly home blessing? Sorry, this fish tank's out of line. Just move it back. Oh, I've only got 16 seconds left. Do you know, I think I might have to change. It says vacuum hard floors 10 minutes. But I want to do the barn. And I don't know if I want to do the carpets, so I might just vacuum hard floors twice and forget carpets this time. Because the carpets aren't bad. Maybe the bedroom carpet needs a vacuum. But I might do that tomorrow morning. Because you need good light to vacuum the bedroom carpet. And the lighting in the bedroom isn't good. Because the lighting in here is brilliant. So I can see what I'm doing. Right. Oh, it looks like the puppies have gone through to the other barn. I'm all alone. Unless I can find Ted. Right, so let's keep going. I'm going to reset my timer. This is my second lot of 10 minutes. I'm going to have a drink of my drink. Let's get going. Let's keep going. Let's just check that I'm still recording, which I am. Let's go. Right. This floor always needs vacuuming. In fact, my husband did vacuum this morning around the fire because the vacuum cleaner was still in here. I'd left it in here yesterday because I did vacuum the little kitchen a bit yesterday. That's probably why it wasn't bad. Because I was doing some deep cleaning in there and I had the vacuum out. And then when I'd finished, I left it in here. And actually, he did run it around the fire for me, which is a big help because the fire produces so much ash and dust. And it's been lit pretty much continually the last couple of months. Certainly the last month, since the weather's got cooler. I've been using a fire also to declutter some things today, some paper clutter. And also I found some wooden things that were broken. So I thought, actually, rather than sticking those in the bin, they're made of wood. It's a little wooden box where it had become broken. And I thought, actually, I think I'm going to let that go. And I'm going to, because it's wood, it can be burned rather than put in the bin. So I'm terrible for hanging on to things when they're broken. And this was not repairable. It wasn't for me. The wood had split. It wasn't sparking joy in me. And I am trying to have a radical declutter this month. I love a declutter. But I've got so much decluttering to do. Ooh, I'm enjoying it. I decluttered quite a lot out of my drawers in the bedroom today. So I've got some clothes that I'm decluttering from the charity shop. I've got some that I've thrown away. Wow, that was a really quick vacuum of the wet room. Just to see if there was any dust or... Actually, it was pretty good, wasn't it? Right, where am I going next? Round the back. Oh, I probably need to go under this tables this week, because this is the last time it'll probably get done before Christmas. I might leave the vacuum cleaner out, because then tomorrow, or even this evening if I'm feeling the urge, I might do some more vacuuming actually. That's not a bad idea. I'm just going to do my weekly home blessing vacuum first, and then I might do a detailed vacuum under these tables. Once you get going, it's amazing. I was not feeling at all motivated this evening to do any of this. I was thinking, oh, I've got a really good new series on Netflix. I might just go, it's really dark. It's been dark for a couple of hours already, it feels like. It went dark today so early. I was thinking I could just go and watch this new series that I love on Netflix, which is very, very good. Quite addictive, actually. Well, if you have any recommendations for things to watch on Netflix, please do let me know. I'm always looking for a new series for when I finish this one. Which the way I'm watching it won't be that long. But I did start to feel like yesterday evening. Was it yesterday evening? No, I was quite productive. But I have been finding that because it's so dark, my evenings are starting soon, earlier and earlier. And then I feel quite lethargic if I sit down too early. So I've decided that I'm going to try and do things in the evenings, even though it's pitch black. Because I worked in this room particularly. This is a really nice light room. And it doesn't make me sleepy as some of the other rooms do. Ted's in his bed. Oh my goodness. Ted knows how to relax, don't you, Ted? Look at him. Can you see him? That dog really does know how to relax, don't you, Ted? You certainly do. No weekly home blessing for Ted. It must be nice, doesn't it? I think Ted thinks he's living in Downton Abbey. And I'm just a dog slayer servant. Ted has the life of Riley. Right, keep going. Keep focused. I washed my chair covers yesterday, even though they're falling apart, which is really sad. And Mike vacuumed these chairs for me today. We were trying to see if we could get them looking a bit better, ready for Christmas, because we haven't ordered any covers for them yet. And even if we do, we definitely won't have them before Christmas. I'm thinking of hiring... I need to sort the dog beds out, actually. I'm thinking of hiring a upholstery cleaner. I don't know whether it'll get those chairs clean. They're quite old, but it might be worth a try. Because they're not a bad colour, although I do prefer them with their floral covers on. But they're really, really comfortable chairs. So it's a real shame. We found out over the weekend using Google Lens what the covers are, and it's Sanderson. It's a Sanderson fabric from I think 1992, and it's called English Garden, I think. But it's quite a rare colour way. It's not in production anymore. I think my husband thinks Sanderson may actually have gone out of business. So it's quite sad. We can't actually, I don't think, get that fabric in that colour. because it's the green one, which is quite unusual. Yeah, I think if I leave the vacuum cleaner out, I can definitely do some detailed vacuuming this week. And probably tomorrow if I could squeeze it in for my busy day. I think everybody's busy at this time of year, aren't they? Oh my goodness, I've got so much still to do. I've done very little Christmas shopping, but we do minimalist Christmases. So that I don't have, we don't buy many gifts anymore. Our children prefer not to have lots of gifts. 2 of them are minimalists. I think that might be an effect of living with us. One of them isn't. One of them's very like us, but the other 2 are minimalists. So Christmas is not for us, isn't really about the gifts. It's more about spending time together as a family, eating nice food, playing games. When they were little, it was definitely more about the gifts. But now they're all adults, it's not so much. The youngest one's 24, the oldest one's 30. And then there's one in the middle who's 20. So we just have a token gift. What do you do in your family with adult children? Golly, that's pretty good. I've still got 2 minutes left. Do you know what? I think I'm going to try and do a bit of detail cleaning since I've got 2 minutes left. I'm just going to go under this table and then it's done. Because I think I can easily do that in 2 minutes. Well, let's get this table out of the way. This is good because I wasn't expecting to get this done this evening. I think it would be a job for tomorrow. But actually, once it's done, it's done. Woohoo! There's me moment. Oh my goodness. I've got failed grout under there. How did I not spot that when I had the builders here? I'm going to have to get them to have a look at that. Right, let's go behind the prep table now. See if we can get all the stuff that's accumulated. Whew, golly, I'm getting quite warm now. Hope you can still see what I'm doing. Right, I'm going underneath the prep table now. Where these really long handles come in handy, because I can't really see what I'm doing. But I know it'll need doing. There's bound to be dog hair and grime under there. You can hear it going up the vacuum. Oh, this head's really good for getting under things. It's quite vacuum thin. Oops. Right. Oh, golly, that is a workout. Do you know, I haven't got round to doing my home workout today, but actually, I think this is quite a workout. 20 minutes of vacuuming. I'm going under the kitchen counters as well. Let's just turn that round. Can I get under there? Yes, I can. You might wonder why our kitchen counters are like this. And it's deliberate. Because we wanted even though it's a fitted bit of the kitchen. Oh, that's interesting. A puppy ball. We wanted it to look unfitted. So this is deliberate. In fact, when the kitchen was fitted, the guy had actually put on the bases. And I said, oh, no, I don't want the bases. I want it to look unfitted. And he said, you do realise you'll get loads of stuff go under it. So I said, I don't care. I'll vacuum it up, which I'm doing now, but I want it to look unfitted. I love the unfitted look. So even though it is fitted. Right, that's pretty good going. I've even got time to vacuum the windowsills with the bits of plants. An added bonus. There's lots of plant material. That's not too bad actually. What else have I got on the windowsills? It's not bad actually, is it? The odd dead fly. But this time of year, it's not bad at all. Mainly plant material, to be fair. Right, do I need to do anything else in here? Put the room back together. I suppose I could pull the sofa out and vacuum behind that. I seem to remember last time I did that, there was half a dog under there. A black dog. I don't know if I've got time, but let's give it a go. I might need to pull the cushions off the sofa as well. Let's just do this back in here. Oh yes, yep, definitely needs doing. I don't know why it is, but the dog hair always seems to congregate in this area. Oh my goodness, yes, it's exactly the same again. Masses of black dog hair. It must be because this is where their baskets are. And it must be the draft from tennis balls. The draft from the windows, although there shouldn't be much of a draft, they are double glazed, somehow blows the dog hair under the sofa. Most strange. Most unexpected. I only did this, I know I did this last time I was in this zone. Right. That was interesting. 3 tennis balls. I wonder why there are so many tennis balls in our house. I should probably do under Ted's bed, actually. Let's put the toys away in the toy basket. In fact, no, I'll leave them a couple out. Oh, I'm going to have another drink. Do you know why that 10 minutes took so long? Because I either forgot to set the timer or I didn't hear it go off. I'm not sure which it was. Let me know if you know. Anyway, it's time to put the room back together. Do you know what? I'll be able to tell. If I look how long I've been recording for, I'll be able to tell, won't I? Oh, I would like to get the mopping done. Let me just put the room back together and put the vacuum cleaner away first. This has turned into a weekly home blessing with a little bit of a detail clean. I've combined them both. I think the joy of the FlyLady system is you just make it work for you. Some months, this will be if I always try and squeeze a little bit of zone cleaning into my weekly home blessing. So what I usually do is I will start, say I'm dusting or doing glass, I'll start in whatever zone we're in. That way, on the weeks where I just don't get to my zone work, it means at least I've done a little bit. So I always feel like I've done something. It's just for my morale, I think. So I don't feel like I'm not getting anything done. Good. I feel very positive about that. So let's have a look, see how long we've been recording. Interesting. I've already been recording for 27 minutes, so clearly I didn't set the timer, did I? I thought I got a lot done. How naive was I? Anyway, I'm really pleased with that. I've got a lot of vacuuming done. Do I go for the mop? Oh my goodness. What do you think? Do I go for it or do I stop? What would you do? Golly, I can see how dusty my light fittings are in here. Do you know what? I think I'm going to go and mop the little cottagey bit. And if I'm really playing my cards right, Mike will probably vacuum the barn for me later, or maybe tomorrow. I know this bit through here always needs doing. The dogs come straight in from here for their walks. It's always muddy. And we do lots of cooking in here. We make our coffee in here. And it's achievable. I can do it. Do you know what? I'm going to set my timer on my wrist this time. And I'm going to give myself 10 minutes. And that is start to finish, 10 minutes to mop and no more. I've got 2 nice clean mop heads because I've been washing my mop heads every week. And I'm really enjoying having clean mop heads. It makes a difference. I used to hate coming into a hot, dirty old mop head. And I'm going to use this one because I'm trying to use it up at the moment. So I haven't got much left in this container and then I can get rid of it. Something decluttered. I can treat myself to a new one. I'm forcing myself to use up all the old ones at the moment. Right, let's fill the mop bucket with some hot soapy water. This is my messy utility room for my messy jobs. Right. Oh. And we're off. We are off. Oh, I've been Christmasing up a little bit as well this week. So let's start in the kitchen. And you know, I want to remember to mop the downstairs loo, even though I haven't vacuumed it. I know it got vacuumed recently, so it's pretty good. It got vacuumed last week, I think. So I know I can give it a mop. It doesn't need a vacuum first. But I would like to get it done if I can remember. But I'll probably do that last. So in my weekly home blessing, I always I always mop the pantries, the little kitchen, what I call my messy kitchen. Because a lot of cooking happens in that kitchen. A lot of life happens in that kitchen. This is the kitchen when we come back from a muddy walk. The dogs come in here. They lie down in front of the Arga to dry off. We do dry them with towels every time they come in, because every time they come in, they're wet and muddy at this time of year. And they lie on their bed in front of the Arga. In fact, the bed's ready for a wash. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I've done quite a bit of laundry in the last couple of days, so I think I need to give the washing machine a rest. And we haven't got any solar at night, so if I do it tomorrow, we'll have some solar hopefully. You might wonder why the lid is off the mince pies. That's just because they've literally came out the Arga at about an hour ago, and they're just cooling. I'm not sure they're going to last very long. They're absolutely delicious. I think they are probably the best, tastiest mince pies. They're probably the ugliest mince pies I've ever had, but they're the tastiest. I know when Mike made them, I was a little taken aback at how ugly they were. But actually, I should have had more faith. He did say, just wait till you taste them. And he was right, they're wonderful. All right, let's rinse the mop out. Have to remember to rinse the mop regularly, otherwise you just end up spreading the dirt around. But because I mop my floor at least twice a week, well, there's a bit of dog hair there I missed. I tell you what I do need to do. I need to vacuum under this table as well. I forgot about that one. What a shame. I should have done that. Do you know, I'm just going to give it a quick mop under there, because I got most of it done. And I know I got under there on Friday pretty much. It's only a little table. And the dogs do spend a lot of time under that table. When they get too hot next to the Arga, they tend to go and lie under the little kitchen table. Before we did the extension into the barn, this was our main kitchen and our only kitchen. And we spent a lot of time in here because it was also the warmest room in the house. And we went through some really cold winters here. The old part of the house is very chilly in winter. And so we used to live in this little room because it's so warm with the Arga. And we've got a log burner in the room next door. So these were our living rooms really. And then the evening we went in the lounge. But since we've converted the barn, we spend a lot of time in the barn now because it is much warmer than the main house. I think I'm going to leave doing my bins till the morning because I don't really want to go out in the dark and do them. And I don't want to leave them sort of lying there overnight, the bin bags, in case they get ripped open by foxes. So I'm going to get half of the weekly home blessing done today. And I think I'll get half done tomorrow, or maybe Wednesday morning. I might be able to get the rest done Wednesday morning. But you just have to make it work for you. The FlyLady system is not a rigid system. It's basically, you make it work for you, whatever works. So some weeks I have to split my weekly home blessing up. Like this week I'm splitting it into 2. Or I might even split it up more than that. I might do the bins tomorrow and do the dusting the day after. Although I did do masses of dusting yesterday, so I could count that I've actually got a head start on that. I've got a really good little dusting hack at the moment. I'm getting rid of loads of things, old t-shirts, leggings, and I've made a lot of them into disposable dusters. So normally I wash my dusters, but at this time of year I have a lot of laundry anyway. And I'm trying to cut down a little bit on the amount of laundry I do. So at the moment I'm getting rid of lots of my old leggings where they're just a little thin, they don't spark joy. I have nicer ones. They're made of cotton, so I'm cutting them up and making them into dusters, just the legs. And I'm doing the same with a lot of the old t-shirts. The t-shirts that I've just seen, that's seen better days. I have a lot of t-shirts, so it's time to get rid of some. The white t-shirts that have gone grey or just don't feel soft anymore. make great dusters if you kept them up. And then once you've dusted, you just chuck them in the bin. So it's really very satisfying, actually. Much more satisfying than washing dusters. I might do this all the time now. In fact, I might work my way through all my old dusters, and when I've used them, chuck them away, because a lot of them are seen better days. And then occasionally I'll just treat myself to some new microfiber cloths. God, this floor is mucky. We've had a lot of, it's incredible. When you think I only did this on Friday, it has been a really wet weekend. So that, and our dogs are microfiber cloth dogs. If there's any dirt, they pick it up, they bring it into the house. So I'm constantly cleaning up after them, constantly doing laundry after them. We have old towels that we use as dog towels. Every time they come in the house, we dry their feet, we dry them off, get them as much mud off them as possible. But I've never known such mucky little dogs. We've always had short-haired dogs in the past, and I don't think they drag as much muck in as these two do, with their sort of long, their coats just pick everything up and hold on to it. God, this water is incredible. I'm almost tempted to run some more water, but do you know what? I just don't want to. I want to just finish it. So I'm not going to be perfectionist about it. I'm nearly finished now. You know what? Good enough is good enough. That's one of my mantras. That's one of the FlyLady mantras, isn't it? Good enough is good enough. It's better than it was before. That's how you have to look at it. Is it perfect? Could you eat your dinner off it? No. But it's cleaner than it was before I started. And that is basically the philosophy of the FlyLady system. Good enough is good enough, and progress rather than perfection. To get my house perfect, I would have to be cleaning from daybreak to dusk every day. And some days it feels like I am. And I know that's probably because we have too much stuff. If we had less stuff, it would be easier to clean. If we didn't have the dogs, it would be easier to clean. But the dogs bring us so much joy. They are our little family at the moment. Our children have grown up, and the puppies are our babies. All right, let me head back to the utility room. But I was going to vacuum the toilet, but I don't think I want to put this water in the toilet. I'm considering getting rid of it and running some more. Seriously considering it. Because I would really like to do the toilet. How much time have I got left on my timer? No, I haven't got enough time. And you know, I'm going to be quite strict with myself. I've had a busy day, and I've done a lot of housework over the weekend. And sometimes I just need to relax and enjoy my home. And get to sit back, sip my drink, and just maybe watch a little bit of Netflix. Play with my puppies. I'm going to mop myself into the utility room. And then, good. I've done it. I've mopped myself into the utility room. Probably that water is definitely picked up a lot of muck. Let's just quickly mop around the washing machine, get the spills up. You know, when you see the water looking like this, so you know basically you've made a difference. If the water was completely clean, it would be pointless, really, wouldn't it? I suppose if I mopped my floor every day, the water would be really clean. And you know what? If the house was smaller and I had more time, I probably would mop it every day. When my children were little and I had a much smaller house, I did mop it every day. It was really easy. I had quite a small kitchen, and it had a very easy to mop floor tile. It had a white floor tile, which meant you could really see when it was dirty. And I used to mop that every day until I got fed up of it, and then I got a cleaner. Because it was quite high maintenance. So she mopped it once a week, and I mopped it quite a few times a week. Right, I'm just going to let that drain, I think, before I swish it round. Whoops. Oh, golly, I've got a dishcloth here that I need to put in some bleach. Right. Give it a quick swish and swipe of my messy old sink. is a really old sink. It's original to the house, I think. Right. Okay. Oh, I'm going to take that mop head off as well. I'll just show you how to get it off. Woo, try not to knock myself in the head. And then the next time I put a load of towels or an entrance mat or anything that's a little on the mucky side through, I can pop that through as well. So let's pop the bucket out of the way. Oh, where am I going to put this? I need a bucket to put it in. But there's always dog towels or something going through that I can put my mop head through. I'm just going to stick it there so it doesn't get smelly. Right, I'm done. I'm calling that quitting time. I'm done for the day. And I'm going to go and relax and watch my series on Netflix until it's time to cook dinner. Anyway, I've Christmased up my flowers a little bit. I got some lights out on here. I'm not sure if I like these or not. I'm just experimenting with them. I don't know, what do you think to the red lights? Is that good, or do you think that'd be better with white lights? I'm never sure with red lights. Anyway, let me know what you think. Bye for now. Welcome back to Clean with Kate. It's Wednesday morning and it's if you follow the FlyLady system, it's anti-procrastination day. So today, my anti-procrastination tasks are to write some Christmas cards, which I've just done. I'm puppy sitting this morning, but I want to finish my weekly home blessing, so I thought you might like to join me. So I'm going to aim to do 3 tasks, each lasting 10 minutes. The 3 tasks that I need to do, I'm going to set a timer as well to keep you focused. But the 3 tasks left on my list are, actually there's 4 tasks left on my list. So I've got to deal with the mail and the bins. That is desperate. If you have a look over here, you can see what's going on. I want to dust and polish. I want to clean glass, so that's mirrors and windows. And also, I haven't vacuumed any carpets yet. It's actually 4 tasks. I'm really hoping that the puppies are going to behave. I don't want to have to crate them this morning. I'm training them to just be calm and lie down in the old kitchen. So wish me luck. Let's see if we can get going. But you know what? I'm going to start by dealing with the rubbish. So I'm just going to get the rubbish to the back door. Let's set a timer and let's go. Golly, this weighs a ton. Normally I would do this on Monday, but I didn't get to it this week. And I didn't do it over the weekend because it was horrible weather. So I've got quite a lot of rubbish to deal with. So it definitely needs doing. How have you got on this week? Have you managed to get... Oh, no. This is the problem. These 2 follow me everywhere, but I'm trying to train them just to stay on the mat. Good girl. Right. So I've got the compost bins to deal with. So we've got a bin collection. So I want to get all the rubbish out today. Otherwise I'll miss the bin collection, which is never good, is it? So that needs to go. I've got 2 of those actually, because I've also got one in the new barn. Oh, we had a breakage sadly. So that's going in now. I don't know where to try it under a plant pot, but I think Mike's made the decision it's going. It's sharp. Oh my goodness, this bin is really heavy. So I'm just going to start by getting them all out the back door. And then if I'm lucky, Mike will put them into the bin for me. So let's get that one done. And hopefully I'll get them all done in 10 minutes. I've done the upstairs bins. I did them on Monday. I think I'm just on autopilot with those ones. So I always do those on a Monday. Right, I'm going to start to get the rubbish out the back door. I did a lot of decluttering. You may have seen my decluttering video yesterday in a drawer, and I brought that home to put in my recycling. I don't know why I didn't put it in the recycling at the cottage, but I didn't. I brought it. It was easier just to stick it in the car. Right, so there's 3 of them out. Oh, darn it. I've left the puppies in the other room. Let me just, if I leave it, the trouble is they sit behind the door and then I end up hurting their paws. Let me just leave that door slightly ajar so that they can keep an eye on me without me hurting their paws. No. Wait. I don't want you to follow me everywhere. I want you to go and have a nap. Wait. Right, that door's better. Whoops, I just realised I can't get... Oh, yes, I can get to the other bins. I was thinking I needed a key, but I don't. I've got 1 bin that I need a key to get to. But that couldn't wait till later because I haven't got the key on me. Oh, that one's not too bad. I'm not going to empty that one. There's another breakage in there. And that one, in fact, has only got a little bit in. I think I must have emptied these at the weekend. Because there's not much in this one at all. I must have done them over the weekend. They must have been full. Oh dear, the training's not going so well, is it? You can hear them squeaking. Come on, you two. You've got to learn to just settle. Otherwise, I'll have to crate you. I don't really want to. Stay there. Right, let's pop this in here. Oh, there's the evidence. They bought those for Christmas. I'm not going to buy any more. Because I bought 2 big tubs of chocolates. And I've eaten them. So that's really not good for my health, is it? I bought them for Christmas, but they've been eaten. So I'm not going to buy any more. They really need to have a rest now because they've been on the go quite a long time. Trouble is, they really like it in this room because it's really warm with the underfloor heating. But they're quite muddy after their walk, so I want them to stay in the other room to dry off. Otherwise, they'll just be muddy little prints everywhere. I've dried them off with a towel, but they just hold on to so much wet and mud. So I thought they'd like lying in front of the Arga. Come on. Right, so have I done all the bins? Oh my goodness, I think I have. That's actually taken me less than... I need to clean the bins. I thought that was too good to be true. Right, as part of my routine, I clean the bins. So I'm going to find a cleaning cloth out of my stash. Or maybe I could use the dishcloth, which is ready for a wash. Do you know, I might, rather than wetting another cloth, I might use this cloth and get a bucket of hot soapy water and just give my bin a once over. I've got a load of washing on already. So I've done my morning routine. I've done my dog's morning routine. And so now I am just tackling my bins. Tackling a little bit of zone work. Not zone work, weekly home blessing. Actually, it counts as both, doesn't it? But you know what? I'm going to give them a really good clean, and then it counts as zone work as well. Because we're in zone 2 this week, so it's a double benefit. And then I need to put some of these cloths in soap and some bleach. I like to bleach my dishcloths. And I've got one here that's waiting to go in, so I think while I'm in here, I'll just rub a little bit of soapy or hot bleachy water as well. Got a bit of washing powder in with it. So I've got in the laundry at the moment. I've got the dog beds in there and the dog towels. Oh, I haven't got any bleach in here. I'll have to go and get it out the other room. Can't see any on the shelf. I think I'm a bit low on bleach. Yeah, I'll just pop it in some, what's it called? Washing powder. So it'll start it off. I'll have to add some bleach to it later. Because I just find if I bleach the dishcloths, it just brings them up really nice and clean. So I'm going to use yesterday's dishcloth to clean the bin. And then I can pop it in some bleach after I've finished. Right, let's give it a clean on the outside first. Oh, I think I might pop a little bit of bleach onto the bin maybe. I don't know. I don't want to get bleach on my hands really. This bin's a little whiffy. Golly, I clean my bin every week as part of my weekly home blessing, so it never gets that bad. And I use good quality bin bags because I find if you don't, they just burst and you end up with all the horrible, manky, smelly rubbish in the base of the bin. And I don't really, so I actually do buy the proper bin bags for this bin. They are more expensive, but it just helps to keep my sanity. Oh, I really love these bins. These Brabantia bins, I'm a big fan. They're my favourite bins. I've got quite a lot of bins in this house, but this is probably my favourite design for a kitchen bin anyway. The bins, I like Brabantia bins generally actually. They're just nice quality bins and they last. Golly, I think I've had this one. I think I had it in my last house. So they're more expensive maybe the other bins, but they last a long time, they don't break. So I probably had this one for 15 years. Right, okay. Right, I can't wash the other bins because they haven't come back yet. They haven't been to the, but you know what? I've done that one. I'll wash the other ones when they come back in. My husband usually takes them up to the bins for me. And hopefully he'll put the bins out as well. Right, I'm popping that cloth in there and I'm getting some bleach. And that's my first task done. Also, I usually deal with the mail, but we did that earlier in the week actually. So we're ahead of ourselves. There's the bleach. We're ahead of ourselves on that. My house is resembling a laundry at the moment because I bought loads of mattress covers, duvets and things, pillows out of the cottage to give them a wash. This is why I have this really big washing machine. This is why I have 2 washing machines, so that I can do the laundry, the bedding at the cottage. We have a commercial laundry to wash the sheets and the pillowcases and the duvet covers, but I wash the pillows and the duvets and the mattress covers regularly. Right, so as you can see on here, we have lots and lots of mattress covers on this area because I don't think they're tumble dryable. I read the washing instructions and they're definitely not. I've also got these seat covers which unfortunately have become very damaged, but I do love those covers, so I'm going to see if I can get them repaired. Right, I think I can tick the first thing off my list. Go me moment. I've done the mail and the bins. Okay, what am I going to do next? What needs doing the most? Do you know what? I think I might dust and polish next. So I'm going to get everything ready. I'm going to put that away. Didn't actually use that in the end. I've got my FlyLady journal out. And you know what? I might use my disposable dusters because I'm trying to make life really easy for myself at the moment, which means I've cut up lots of leggings and t-shirts into disposable dusters. So I'm going to quickly have a drink of my water before the timer goes. I'm going to set to polishing. Right, let's reset. I'll have to take the timer with me, I think, now. So let's take the dusting basket. How shall I start? Do you know what? Since we're in this zone, in zone 2, I think I will start in here. I've started to Christmas up a little bit in here, so let's get a bit of polish on the dressers because that's always nice, isn't it? And this is a speed polish, so I shouldn't really be moving things. Did I do this last week? I can't remember. I may have done. I would like to do a detail clean in here, but I don't think I'm going to do it now because it would just take me the whole 10 minutes to just detail. Well, it does need doing. Detail clean that one area, wouldn't it? So I'm going to put a bit of polish on my duster because then it'll make everything smell nice. Let's just go around here. Give that a polish. I think it'll be obvious on these black dusters. It'll be really obvious what actually does need doing because it'll show up on the black duster. That's the advantage actually of a darker coloured duster, isn't it? So I can get onto these shelves. I probably need to get, I can't actually see what's on the top. That's probably the dusty one. It's easy to see the dust on the lower shelves, but because I'm only 5'6", it's harder. You can see the dust on there. Harder to see what's on the top shelves. So you often find they're the dusty ones. Just going to dust the windowsills. And I'll probably dust the top of the radiators as well. I think I'm going to have to shake this out already. Just shake it out the window. And then when I've finished dusting, I'm going to throw this duster away. So I'm just making my old clothes, which are not fit for anything really apart from being dusters, because the elastic had gone in the leggings. So I'm just dusting the top of the radiators because the top of the radiators do get dusty. Right, and I like the smell of the polish coming off the radiators when they come on. Right, what am I going to dust next? The top of this. Sorry, I don't think you can see very well, can you? I forget. Sometimes the camera is pointing down. So I'm dusting. Oh, look at that. Golly, that really needed doing. Golly, I like these dark dusters. Why don't they make more dusters, dark colours? Maybe they should make dark coloured microfiber cloths so we can see what we're doing. This job is much harder than it needs to be because I've got so much stuff on this dresser. I think that should be one of my goals for this week rather, is to declutter this dresser and just get some of these things off of it. Because it would be so much easier if I didn't have all these glass bowls on it. In fact, do you know what? I'm taking them off now and I'm going to make decisions. It makes it so, look at that, golly. I've still got building dust. Oh my goodness, also I just spotted I need to actually dust in some of these things because they haven't been used for a while. They've collected a lot of dust. Maybe this should be my zone work for today, is to tackle this dresser. Right, all the glass bowls are off it. Oh no, there's another one. I think I need a glass bowl cupboard or just less glass bowls. I love trifle, but I don't think I need so many trifle bowls. Good, let's put some polish on there. Good. I'm not sure that those two belong together. They don't look right, do they? Right, I'm going to dust the top of the pictures. I need to hurry up actually. This is turning into a bit of a detailed dust, isn't it? And actually this is supposed to be my speed dust. This is why time is useful, because I'm getting sidetracked. I'm going to take all the glass off there. I need to find somewhere to keep the glass, and if I haven't got anywhere to keep it, I need to reduce the amount I've got. I don't know why that is on there, and it's actually scratching the top of the dresser. Right, good. There's quite a lot of dust come off the top of that. I'm going to dust this next. This is just an old horse saddle that we keep in here to remind us of the sort of history of the house. So, I don't know if you can see, it's quite dark in this little corner, but I'm just dusting behind it. Look at that, all that dust coming out. It's orange, that dust, that's building dust. So I think I might have to get in there a bit more. There we go. Golly, look, more orange dust. I might have to get a clean duster actually. Let's just see if we can find a clean bit of the duster. And this is the idea, this is what I want to do. I want to find the dust. There wouldn't be much point if there wasn't any, would there? But this is particularly bad. Right, I need to go on the bottom of this dresser as well. I don't think I've done this for a while. And this is quite a dusty room because we have a real fire in here. So there's always dust in here at this time of year. Yep, look, lots of dust coming off. And I will need to get these platters off and give them all a good clean. Particularly the ones on the top will probably be dusty. All right, okay. Where am I going next? More pictures. I'll go over here. And round the back. I think I probably need to move to another room. I'm spending far too long on this room. I think I'll get a clean duster out as well. I'm going to bin that one. It's pretty mucky now. Oh, sugar, I can't. I've got no bin bag. I'll have to go in the other room with that one. Let's get another duster out. Right, this is a leg. Where's the polish gone? Oh no, I've put the polish down. Haha. I need to put it in my pocket so I don't lose it. Where should we go next? I think I'm just gonna pop into my office. Just do the top of my, happened to notice this was really dusty the other day. I'll do the top of that. Actually, it's not that bad. I also noticed the top of the fridge was really dusty the other day. So I'm going to get on top of the fridge. Just a bit of a speed dust. Right, let's go into the hall. Into the hallway now. I always try and do the main traffic areas of the house. That's actually not bad at all. I think, oh golly, we were in zone 1 last week, so I did a detailed dust in here. So it's not bad at all. We're starting to Christmas up. Just got to decide where those little Christmas trees are going. Let's come and dust in here. Just pop the curtain up so I can see, or blind so I can see what I'm doing. This would be easier if there was less on it. I think I need to have a declutter on here. There's too much on here at the moment. It's making it really hard to keep it clean. Is anybody using the hand cream? Probably not. I'm probably the only one who's likely to use it, and I haven't used it in here for ages. So I think the hand cream could come out of here. It's a nice idea, but I haven't actually used it in here. It probably needs to go up to the bedroom where I'm much more likely to use it. Good, that's nice. Oh my goodness. Why is this windowsill so mucky? I need to get the dusting brush in here. There's lots of bits off the plants. Golly, look at that. I think it's probably going to be time for another clean duster. Okay, I think I might go in the lounge next. Let's pop some lights on. It's quite dark in here during the day. God, it smells like we've had a bit of a soot fall in here. It does smell quite sooty. Again, because we've got a real fire in here, it is always quite a dusty room. Oh, just bear with me. I think I switched the Christmas tree lights on. By magic, the Christmas tree is switched on. Thought you might like to see it. It'll certainly cheer me up while I'm dusting to see it. I could put more lights on as well. That might help. It's very dark, very grey day today. So it's a good day to put your Christmas tree on. Because it does help to brighten up the dreary sort of grey days, doesn't it? We've had a lot of grey days this week. I can't remember the last time we actually had a sunny day. I think it probably wasn't that long ago. It just seems a long time ago. Anyway, I'll try not to make you dizzy. I know I'm moving quickly. I'm racing against the timer, which I've forgotten to bring with me. There's a bag of Christmas tree decorations here that I've forgotten about. Do you know, I'll be looking for those and then I won't be able to find them. Do you know, last night I must have spent half an hour looking for my Christmas cards that I'd put somewhere safe. I'd had them out the other day and I put them away. And do you know, could I remember where I'd put them? No way could I remember. Oh, for some reason the telly's come on. Let's just switch the telly off. It doesn't need to be on, does it? All right, let's just dust the top of this. Good. Oh, I could really do with getting under there, but I don't think I can. That's not a one-person job. I need Mike's assistance for that because it's a danger that I'll knock the TV over. Right. There's not actually that much dusting to do in here, thank goodness. So that's fairly easy. Just pan back. Oh, I have started to Christmas up in here. Anyway, I need to switch all the lights off. Oh dear, I think we got cut off. Anyway, welcome back to the next part of my weekly home blessing. Hopefully I'll have been able to edit these videos together. If not, this might be part 3. I'm cleaning the windows in the kitchen as part of my weekly home blessing. I'm currently doing glass and mirrors and any reflective surfaces. So I'm just making it easy on myself, just doing the stuff I can reach easily. I think I'll do the going to my office today. Although, can I get to that? No, I can't. I'd have to, that would get me very sidetracked. Let's clean the back of this. Let's clean these windows in the kitchen because I don't know how. I think the dogs might have jumped up at these, but surely they're not that tall. It looks like a dog's jumped up at them, which is a little strange. Maybe they have. They're not bad. Surely they're not. Maybe they've grown while I wasn't looking. They do feel like, oh my goodness, they're waiting. Mike's gone out. He's taken Ted with him. And boy, are they upset. Golly, these windows definitely needed doing. Not sure why they're so mucky. I mustn't have done them for a while. But I suppose I don't only usually, well, we are in zone 2, so it's quite good timing that I'm doing them. I might keep going with these because they obviously need it. That's a good advantage. I think when you're cleaning windows, a white cloth's always a good idea because you can actually see what's coming off them, and it's reassuring to know it was actually worth doing it. I know FlyLady says you never need to see dirt, but in my house, I always see dirt. It's very rare. So look at that, it's coming off my windows, which I didn't actually think were bad. It just shows you, doesn't it? There's always more dirt there than you think. It'd be lovely if I came to them and they didn't need doing. I think a largish dog has been jumping up on my windows. But I didn't think they were tall enough yet to jump up. Mind you, my daughter's dog does visit. Maybe that was my daughter's dog. She's tall enough to jump over the windows. Right, just going to get down into the corners. Okay, do you know what? I think I might need to pop that into the utility room to go in the next load of messy laundry. I've got another dog bed to go on. I might pop it in some bleach. I'm going to get another cloth. I could bleach that one. I do like that one for doing windows. But if you have a look in here, I've got so many cleaning cloths and I am trying to declutter at the moment. So I've got an old microfiber cloth that's been retired as a sort of cleaning cloth for windows. Golly, I've had this cloth forever. I think it might be time to let some of them go. Oh no, they're chewing my shoes. Seriously, guys? That is not a dog chew. Right, I think I'm going to have to take a tiny break and get them their dog chews. They're my favourite boots. I need to put them somewhere they can't get them. Right, what have we got in here? Come on. Come on. Come on. What have we got? What have we got? Come on. You two are little imps. I thought you were quiet. Come on. No, we're not going in there. Come on. Come on. What's in here? Something good. Always something good. Come on, let's go and get your chews. Now, I might give them their Kongs because I can keep them in a confined space with those. Or I might give them their milk bars. Oh, it's a tricky one, isn't it? Let's go for the milk bars first. See if we can do it without falling out. Here's yours. Hopefully I can finish my weekly home blessing. And then I might let them have the Kongs later. Right, where was I? I was getting in. Oh, I had got a new cloth, hadn't I? Do you know what? I'm going to confine them in that room. And I'm going to shut my office door because I don't want them going in there. And I don't want them going in the pantry. Golly, talk about sidetracked. Shut that. Okay, now one of them's enjoying the chew, the other one's not. Let's just leave them in there. Well, I really hope they haven't damaged my boots. Anyway, let's get going with I'm going to get going with the front door window. That's not looking bad. Where shall I go next? I think I might go up to the bathroom. So I'm just working my way round. Oh, this is glass. I'll give that a quick polish. It's probably quite dusty. Oh, golly, look at that. It's just amazing. It looks perfectly clean. Do you know, I think I'll do these windows. I don't know if I've done them recently. I'll be able to tell when I look at the cloth, won't I? They're pretty good, actually. Okay, I'm going to go in here because I can't remember when I last did this one. Although, again, it looks fine. Right, so just cleaning another big mirror. We have a lot of big mirrors in the house. But this one looks pretty good. So it's just going to be a quick once over and clean the top of the little, this is my daughter's jewellery box from when she was a teenager. I don't think there's anything in it anymore. Maybe it needs to go somewhere else. Or maybe it needs to just get donated or needs to go live in her house. I don't know, it's a nice jewellery box though. I think I might do the pictures in here while I'm in here. Because this, although this is a zone 3 job really, it doesn't always get done because we have a ridiculous number of bathrooms in this house. And actually this is the bathroom I use where the hairdresser comes. And she's coming next week. So it'd be really good to give this bathroom a quick once over, make sure it's company ready for when she comes to do my hair. We're in zone 3 next week, so I'll probably start with this bathroom actually. Golly, look, that's the top of the mirror. That needed doing. And I might do the windows in here, although it's quite tricky to do the windows in here because I've got so many plants on the windowsill. This is my little orchid nursery. So let's get some, I think I'll do this by getting some cleaning product on the cloth and give it a quick once over. Because I think I haven't brought the timer with me again. I haven't got much time. They're not actually that bad. Oh, sorry, I don't think you can see very much, can you? Whew. Right, so where should we go next? Pictures. I'm going to do this picture. I think I did this last time we were in zone 3. I think I did do this bathroom. So it's not actually it's pretty good. Sorry, pointing you at the floor again. So I'll just do this picture. And I'm going to just whiz it along the top of the picture. A little bit mucky. I think while I'm in here, I might do the top of this as well. It's either marble or it's a sort of fake marble composite. But you know what? I think the glass cleaner will be fine on it. And, oh, it's pretty stained actually on these soaps. So it does need, I wonder what product would be best on this. Oh, let me know what you would use on this. I'm currently using glass cleaner. Hopefully I'm not damaging it. But it is quite stained. I'm giving these taps a little polish with the glass cleaner as well, because I count them, they're mirrored, aren't they? I count that. Any reflective surface I tend to do with glass cleaner. Right, while I'm in here, I think I will do these. Give this a quick once over, so I'll have less zone cleaning to do next week. Good. Oh, there's quite a lot in here. Does it all need to be in here? Good. Oh, that's got a big crack in it. I think I need to take that out when I do the zone work. Right, where next? I think I did that bedroom. I did that bedroom a little bit recently. Let's go and see how much time I've got left. Oh, let's go and check the timer, and then I might have time. Oh no, I haven't done the barn windows. I forgot about those, and I know they need doing. How are you two? Oh, one's very happily chewing on its chew. Golly, that's another task completed. Okay, good. And take that off. Vacuum carpets next. Good. Which vacuum should I use? I think I need some more water. Let's get some water. I'm going to have to join these two videos together, aren't I? Right, another cloth. I'm going to wash that cloth because actually that's a good cloth. I like that cloth. So let's put that there for now. Right, to deal with later. Because I want to stay focused. I'm doing so well and the puppies are doing so good. Apart from the chewing my boots. I need to keep this door shut, don't I, so they don't go in there. Right, you two, are you going to behave while I do the vacuuming? I'm going to vacuum carpets. Which vacuum shall I use? Decisions. Do you know what? I've got a sore shoulder. I think I'll just go for the lightweight vacuum today. Because I know they're not that bad. I know I did the entrance hall when I was detail cleaning zone 1. Golly, this cupboard, every time I come in this cupboard, it makes me feel stressed. Because there's so much in it. I just need to sort. I don't like keeping this vacuum in here. It's really awkward with the power cables. Okay, actually on the way through, I don't think. Oh, does it need emptying? No. Let's just get that. I don't know why. As I just come out of the vacuum, there's a load of washing powder here. You know, on the way through, I'm going to get up the dog hair. I don't think it's picking up particularly well. I wonder if it's for a lot. Just make sure it is actually picking up before I go and try and do the carpets with this. It sounds a little underpowered to me. Like there might be a blockage somewhere. Nothing seems to be coming into it. I don't think it's picking up. I think it's just moving things around. Oh, that sounded promising. Is it picking up? Is anything coming into it? Sorry, this is just me testing my vacuum by running it around here. Which, considering I only did this, was it yesterday? Or was it Monday? Needs doing again already. I'm gonna just vacuum this mat. This mat always needs doing. This counts as vacuuming carpets, I reckon. Vacuuming entrance mats. Hello, how did you get out? Oh no, they've meant to open the door. That door's always kept them in up to now. It's been the same. I don't like the fact they can let themselves out, but I suppose it had to happen. The toy poodle knows how to let himself out. Do you know, nothing appears to be going into the, I think this is blocked somewhere because it's not coming through into the, it must be blocked in the tube. What a shame. I'm not going to be able to use that one, I don't think. Because although it's picked it up, it hasn't appeared in the thing, whatever you call that, the canister. Where am I going to put this? I don't want it to fall on them, but I can just see it where it's going to. Do you know, I'm going to put it somewhere and get my husband to have a look at it. See if he can work out why it's not picking, why it's not coming through into the thing. I noticed this last time I used this. So I'm a little worried that it's not actually doing anything. And then when you pick it up, everything falls out of it. Right, let's shut that door so you can't get in there. Let's shut this door so you can't go and pee on the mat, which is one of their favourite tricks. They've been out for a wee recently, so they shouldn't need to go out. I'll leave this door open for them, and then I'll go and see if I can find another vacuum cleaner to use. Best laid plans, eh? Whoops, I'm going to set a time on my watch, actually, because I haven't brought the timer with me. So, have I got a vacuum? Yes, I have got a vacuum in here. I can get this vacuum out. This is in my storage cupboard. Oh my goodness. Let's put some lights on so we can see what we're doing. I'm going to take my yoga mat up. I'm tending to leave my yoga mat down at the moment because I find that if I do, the chance of me doing my workout and yoga greatly increases if I keep it visible. But I will need to put it away so I can vacuum the carpet. So I've managed to do it most days for the last couple of weeks. I do put the weights away each time. But I'd like to do some more yoga this evening. I've done some this morning. I did yoga with Adrienne. And I might do it. I found a new yoga channel I'm going to try maybe later if I have time. I've got quite a stiff shoulder at the moment, and I just find doing a bit of yoga usually helps. Oh dear, I better go and check what they're up to because I can hear a lot of woofing. Let's just check them. Oh, they're ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. They both have the same thing, but of course one is always better than the other. So they're fighting over it. Here we are, here's yours. Oh, golly. It's like having toddlers. I thought they'd grown out of this, but no. They seem to be back in it again. No. There's no logic to it, because the chews are the same. Right, let's get going with the vacuuming. Try not to vacuum the cable. You may want to turn your volume down. It's quite noisy and squeaky, this vacuum cleaner. It's quite an old one. And when we got it, it was second hand. It wasn't new to us. I've had it probably about 10 years now. I think I bought it on a car boot sale, or it may have been at auction. Or it may have been a charity shop actually. I did buy a Dyson in a charity shop as well. The reason I have so many Dysons is it is a big house. It's 3 stories, and I just use the Dysons on the rugs. We haven't got very many fitted carpets. In fact, we've only got 1 fitted carpet in the entire house, which is the master bedroom. But I just find they're so heavy to carry that I find it good to have one on each floor. Let's go in the lounge next. I just need to put some lights on. Okay, let's go. This is a speed vacuum. I'm just doing it really quickly, just to freshen up the carpets, really. Actually, it's a bonus that I'm doing it with the Dyson, because the Dyson does help to reduce things like moths. If there's any moth eggs in the carpets, because this is a wall carpet, so I like to vacuum it with the Dyson. Most of the carpets in our house are wool. And they're not moss, they're antique carpets, so they haven't been treated with anything to repel moths. I think if you buy a fitted carpet nowadays, or wool carpet, most of them are treated with moth repellents. Moths have made a big comeback in recent years because we've all gone over to wool again. Whereas when I was a child, my parents, they did have some wool carpets actually. I think their stair carpet was wool. But I don't remember them having moths. They were very lucky actually. Maybe the carpets weren't wool, I don't know. But I think wool went out of favour because of moths. And then it's come back into favour, and of course moths have come back. We do have some moth damage on this rug, which is a real shame because it's a lovely old rug. Same with this one. I probably need to move that chair actually so I can vacuum. It's always the bits that you don't vacuum, like around the base of the chairs, that get the moths. The bits you vacuum, you don't tend to get the moth damage. But usually the moths like the bits the bits of neglected carpet. Which when you have furniture standing on them like we do, there are lots of. Right. I'm gonna. I did the dining room last week when I was doing zone 1, and actually, I don't think much has happened in there since. Let me have a quick look. I might just do the high traffic area. I gave this a really good detailed vacuum last week. I pulled out all the chairs. Oh my goodness, what's going on there? That doesn't look good. There's something going on that edge of the carpet. Oh, and I had my cable and it ran out of cable. Oh, how am I still there? Still some soil. That hasn't actually picked up very much. I think because I did it last week, it's not actually that bad. Good. I always try and vacuum the carpets in the hallways because they are high traffic areas. I always try and vacuum them every week. But then I did a really detailed vacuum on them last week. Right, let's unplug. I've got 2 minutes left. And the week before, I did a detailed vacuum on the lounge when we were in zone 5. But again, I've tried to vacuum the lounge every week. The lounge carpets as part of my weekly home blessing. But the other carpet I always need to do is the bedroom carpet. And the landing carpets, if I get time. So, let's see if I've got time to do those. But I'm going to have to go and check on the puppies again. Let's just leave that there for now. So I'm tight on time. And I do need to check the pups. Well, let's just put the lounge back to bed. Right, the lounge is back to sleep for a bit. So let's go and check the puppies. What are you two up to? Oh golly, that's always an ominous sign. Where are they now? Where are you? What have you been doing? I don't trust you. What have you been up to? Oh my goodness. What have you been up to in here? I saw you coming out of of the utility room. I don't appear to have been up to anything. But where are the chew sticks? Right, there's one here, but the other one seems to have been lost. Oh, golly. Right, I'm nearly done. Do I call it a day or do I keep going? I don't trust you two at all. You're not coming with me. No, I know you want to. Do you know what? I think I haven't got time. I've got 20 seconds left. I'm going to call it a day. Because these two little Muppets have been very good, apart from squabbling over their chew, which isn't bad. I got half an hour's worth of cleaning done. I think it's time for a little dog treat, don't you? What do you think? Do you think they've been good or do you think they've been a pain? No, don't snatch. My time on my... sit. Right, sit. No jumping. Here we are. Good girls. And time on my wrist's going off now, so I reckon it's time for a cup of tea. What do you think? Anyway, thank you for joining me and my little muck magnets while I got some housework done. I do need to do a bit of a kitchen reset. There's a lot going on in the kitchen at the moment, but at least I've got some of my weekly home blessing done. In fact, I've done all of it. The only thing I would like to still do is vacuum the carpet in the bedroom and the landing. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this little catch-up, this little weekly home blessing catch-up. I'm going to give my puppies some attention now and take them outside. Bye for now.